Although...
Yeah, I guess Tora's the last one. She's here.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't tell which one. That's what happens when you start drinking. Do you not listen to Flynn? I'm always thirsty. And you can take that however way you want to take that. Since there's like multiple definitions for it now.
Like these thirsty hoes?
Thirsty nurses.
Thirsty nurses.
I haven't gotten any loot yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I'm not even
Hey, Remira and Toralia just got some tide spray liquor. So,
I haven't even gotten a freaking gray item yet.
so we can send it to Demon.
Lost
Yeah, he's a little... Demon's a little cash poor, so we should send him all the grays again.
That was fucking awesome.
He did take it very well, though, didn't he?
In the mailbox and the freaking on the ground.
Lingtron in a mailbox and send all your grays to Demon.
I can't tell if they're
Look at that, I
sparkling
want
or if that's
gold.
just the efflorescence.
Efflorescence.
What bugs me even more than that is putting things in the wrong guild tab.
Then left sharp.
And left shark.
If I ever leave this guild, I'm just gonna mix that back up so bad.
You ain't going nowhere, dude.
So I said if.
Nobody else would take you at this point, you're so used up.
Well, if Ford leaves, Sealing has to leave too.
Like I said, you know, you guys are all on. I love
Just a little... One must consult it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
that. Well, when a crazy person calls another crazy person, it kind of goes.
You got me there.
You're crazy.
Crazy in love.
You don't even know me.
Kill the mindless guys. Or whatever they're fucking called.
Damn it.
It's a good thing you guys are so slow on throwing trash. After I'm the one with the start logging.
So, I was trying to figure out healing parses. So if you parse really high as a healer, does that mean that you just did a shit ton of damage?
It really means that you just didn't do a lot of, no, the parse is about the actual healing. The thing is, if you actually have the proper amount of healers, they'll never parse. So you usually just have one less, and they'll always parse because there's no overhealing, or there's very little of it. So basically, the parse is based on how much effective healing you do. Which is why when you have one less person, everyone always does way better. Which is why I was getting like really high parses, even though I was like really kind of crappy or newish to healing in Antorus. Because there was only like 2 or 3 healers for us.
Oh, that was the other question I had too when I was looking at it. So you, Oreo, had parsed on our Vectis skill. You would parse as 77% overall, but only 22% for your item level? How the fuck does that work? How do you parse crazy
overall,
Because everyone else has best in slot gear. So, like, if all the other warriors actually do have that kind of gear. Plus, there's also other statistics involved, too. There's actually not... I think Shay was telling me that we're, like, in the 60-something percentile, or close enough to that. So we're actually in... There's only, like, what, about 30 guilds who have actually killed Mythic Gahoon at this point, roughly. So, clearing out heroic... clearing heroic Uldir is actually going to be kind of a big thing. And getting a couple of Mythic kill bosses actually puts us even higher up. So we'd actually be in, like, some of the, what, top several thousand guilds. I don't even know what the numbers are. Right now it's like top 10,000 for us right now, but if we actually got through the kill and everything, we'd probably jump up to like 7 to 5,000. Like the numbers would just jump way up.
Right now in the U.S.
Yeah, we would jump way up just by having heroic Gahoon cleared and then getting like 1 or 2 Mythic kills. We just get up there because a lot of guilds, Mythic is like a wall breaker.
Well, partly just because getting 20 people.
Yeah, sorry, I got the food. Put that down. Do we have cauldrons?
Oh, and you wanted me to make pots for you.
Yep. Oh.
Nope.
Amber's got more food. That was Kikar. Thank you.
Do we have anybody who can make cauldrons other than Kikar?
I'm not there yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I just got my mages working on it. It's expensive, so I'm just trying to do what I can here and there.
Somebody just got, like, yesterday or the day before? I don't remember what day it was anymore. He got his rank 3, didn't you, Dad?
Yep.
Now that Greyfur is gone, and Fail is missing again.
He's failing to show up.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
Damn!
I want to proc a 99 stack of Mystic Cauldron.
I'm making totally the wrong one.
Like she only
I
did
do
that
not
one
know.
time. First time she made a cauldron, she procced one like that.
It's fine, I have extra.
Okay. I mean, the stamina ones actually aren't totally useless. We can put those into the bank and see if you can use them for Mythic Plus stuff. Those are actually more useful in Mythic Plus than they are for raiding.
I was about to say, I'm like, I'd take those for Mythic Plus. Well, no, I don't know how often I'd use them in raiding, though. Maybe
Yeah.
if I knew, like, a big move was coming and I couldn't survive it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use personal flasks. If you have the... I actually was gonna say we could run outside real quick and you can put... Kikar can put up the AH thing amount and we could have some people buy some stuff. I mean, there's...
It's expensive and I'm already so low on...
Well, I wasn't gonna say buy the pots themselves. You can try and see if you can find some of the herbs for cheap and then you can just give Kikar some, and this is kind of crappy, but we just...
Hold on.
Since we don't have a primary alchemist, yeah. That's all it is, really.
I can make a flask of my monk. Or a cauldron.
It's just the Siren's
That's fine,
pollen.
we
I
can
think
wait.
there's 2 of them in there, but are for 200 per stack, but they're
Actually-
like 14k or some shit.
Yeah.
Kikar, do you have the Hydro Core and Expulsum to make Mystic Cauldrons?
I do.
Alright, I'll just send the flasks to my warrior and give you the flasks to make the cauldron.
Alright, I'll put up a mailbox over here in the back so it's not in the way of the raid.
Even the level 3 requires both of those?
Yep. It's just that you can proc them. Like, level 2 reduces the mats, level 3 just means you can proc multiples.
I just got
It's not
rank
even-
1, so
No,
I'd rather...
it just-
I'd ra-
Oof. It just means that you can't, you really can't truly just send it to an alt or something and have them farm it up. You gotta farm. That person has to farm shit to be able to make them.
Well, to be honest, the Hydro Core's not a big deal, but the real
Not
issue is the
anymore.
Expulsum. I mean, the Expulsum is the issue, because, like, you have to go out, you have to get trinkets, or you have to go get all that World Quest gear, or anything else you get from dungeons and all that other bullshit, and then you have to scrap it over and over and over, and oh look, I got 2 Expulsum instead of 5 that I wanted.
I just want to know if I'm going to need Expulsum because I see they're putting in an alchemy trinket finally.
Oh, I'm sure. Take,
Oh, that's for 8.1, so you will need it, but that's going to be 8.1, it's not going to be soon.
But will I need Expulsum?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I'm almost 100% certain you're going to need Expulsum for
I mean,
anything.
I'm gonna need the Sanguicell probably, so fortunately we're building that up.
Please, please give engineers a reason to use it.
Can I sell that shit?
I really want to vendor it, but I know the moment I vendor it, that's when they're gonna be like, you know what, we're just gonna put this in next Tuesday.
Mailbox?
It's up in the back, towards, yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
by ever.
Like,
I need to put word
Hydrocores will
markers.
definitely not be an issue because I have nothing to spend them on. I'm not making follower equipment, it's a waste.
yeah, everybody I know who's been using them gets
Oh, we have
shit.
2 markers up.
Where are you, Kikar? There you are.
Oh.
You
Are those
ready
the
to
markers
make
that this uses?
It only takes 3 for each one.
Oh, 3? Fuck yeah.
At level
And then-
3.
Is that because they reduced it further just recently?
Did they? For the...
Yeah, the thing is they made a post about it because what happened was on the PTR they were going to do some adjustments to it, and then what they did is they decided to make a big point about the fact like, yeah, this
Come on,
stuff on, you
Proc.
put on the PTR is useless.
Come on, Brock.
But yeah, they
Damn.
said they were doing it. Nope. I mean,
Of course not.
it's still something.
I'm putting it down, right? That's why we did this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Priest.
Yep.
I'll be sure to send you and Kikar wherever we got until my mage gets up there,
Alright.
and then Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start farming some shit while watching like shows and whatever, so that I can have.
It was great. I didn't even buy the level 2 or 3 because I didn't want to spend the thousands of gold to get it. And I got them from dungeons. I didn't even know the recipes could just randomly drop.
Yeah, it's from Mythic Dungeons.
So yeah, I have 3 herbs on 3 different accounts, so I could just run around on all 3 and triple it.
God damn.
You know, if you're on a druid, both players can pick the herbs without dismounting.
That is
Alright.
awesome. I didn't know that.
I learned that last X-Pack. You know, Giggles and I would go and do that.
alright, let's see who's here.
Very useful, especially for those of us who have multiple accounts.
What the heck did I do?
Honestly, I usually use the mechanized lumber extractor, so I don't dismount anyways.
True. That's what I do.
Star Command?
Take a flask. Take a second flask if you've got one.
Definitely gonna help myself too.
I'm only taking one because I still have one from
Alright, everyone's here. Yeah, if you have a... Wait, we don't know. Don't pull.
Whoa, chill
It's
out.
We
okay,
need
I
to-
was ready.
I know, but we need to do a recap, and everyone needs to make sure they get their flasks.
One.
Alright, good. No one pulled. Shit!
Oh,
Damn it.
shit.
Zan.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Zan, what the?
Close enough. At least everyone's awake now. Just run out.
I'm not gonna make it.
Shut on them.
Oh,
shut
no.
on them.
Pull me! Pull me! I know!
Rip.
You know we're all
Alright.
gonna take a lot of damage too, right?
Now the tables have turned.
We'll be fine.
That was amusing to watch.
Didn't see you. You
Good
were
night,
saying it in
Bruce.
Discord. Are you like muted? There we go. Alright, let me put down another. There's 3 dead.
That's really terrifying when he's running up.
Stanford totally did it because he pre-potted.
Even pre-potted, exactly.
Can't waste that precious pre-pot.
Alright, just go ahead. The 3 of you who died use I feel bad, use personal food. And then what I wanted to talk about was what we're doing for phase 3. Because I want to make sure everyone knows where to go and we know who's going to be killed first.
Yeah, you wanna
Because I was looking at the... Well, I was looking at the thing and it looks like they actually want... like a lot of the warriors who are parsing really high numbers, they actually don't get mind controlled first. They get mind controlled later, or what they do is they use the ability to kill their friends to actually buff themselves, or to cleave onto him. So they actually try to stay alive till towards the end, like when he's at 10% or something. So they die later, and they actually do more damage.
Seems like the lower DPS should be the people that die first.
I mean, it's just kind of weird. But anyway, that's just one of the things I noticed.
I thought we already.
But you guys know where to go, right? It's going to be to the left and right of him where he is right now, roughly. Right there. Wait, that's right, not wrong. I'll put down workers. Because we don't want you too far, but not too close. Because if you go too far, we can't kill you, and I forgot we can't do CC. I keep forgetting we can't do CC on you guys. It's PvP. And I can't use... No, I can use Moon. Just stand on star. There you go. You just stand on X or star, and the boss will be come forward just a little bit more in the third phase. And make sure that you face the orb the proper way, because last night when we had one of the attempts, that second attempt, we basically threw the orb into one of the roiling deceits, and the only way to get it was to have someone go in it and it wiped us. We might have had a chance for it. So we all know everything else. There's any questions, recaps that we need to do?
Just confirming,
Besides that.
bouncing the orb, it's wherever you're facing, not the point
Yes.
on the circle.
Correct. It's based on where you're facing. Which means you needed to use your right mouse and rotate proper direction if you're going to be doing it last second. And it
So
can't
we
touch the
only want
ground.
One person soaking the orb.
But yeah, it's going to be based... I'm guessing the algorithm, because I was looking at it, trying to figure out how it does it. And I'm thinking the algorithm does it based on who's in there the longest. Even if you have two people, based on whoever was in there the longest, not who's in the center. Just who is ever in it the longest. Then it
That's what
picks
gives
them.
you the mind control, isn't it?
What, the orb?
The orb, is that what makes
Yeah,
you go
you can have multiple people in it. It won't do anything. The only reason you soak is because if you don't soak it, it wipes the raid because it does pulsing damage for the entire raid. If you stand in it, you don't take any damage, but you prevent the wipe mechanic. But the thing is, when you take the buff, then you get mind control. Then you have to get killed, and then you lose your damage, and you're dead. I mean, it's a better surrender to madness than the priest talent was. Alright, this is a ready check. Everyone knows what they're doing.
Or keep
And then
the priest
whenever,
level down.
yeah, and this time, when Star or Shay does the pull timer, it's for real. Hero hero when the first orb comes down. So whoever gets the first orb, call it out, and then that's when we hero. Because doing it too soon, we might not have just enough burst to be able to nuke down the people that we need to nuke down.
We good? We ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Guess this time we're sure. I wanted to do a recap from last night before we did it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First surge. He's picking the inner part tonight. Bug spawn. Nope, it's the I-beam first. And I-beam's coming soon after this last ring explodes. Be ready to spread out. Range 5 or whatever it is. Make sure to run it out of the raid. First one's out. Second one's coming out. Third one's out. Get it out. Slow these bugs. Good job. Go back on. I-beam's coming soon. First one's out. Second one's out. Third one's out. We have Surge of Darkness coming. After the first ring explodes, we'll have bugs. Have traps out. Slow them down. They always spawn in those diagonal areas. I-beam's coming. Prioritize this over the bug. Good job. Kill these bugs well. boss. Push him. Yeah, I think he has to hit 60% even.
That's that stage.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, it did. Alright, I'm done. This is what happens when you drink whiskey. Alright, go ahead and bring him back towards Diamond. Diamond's the first one. Don't want to touch Star or Circle. Alright, go ahead and bring him to Circle when it's time. Everyone else, move on to Circle. Don't let it do anything.
Careful with that deceit, it's not very fun.
Oh, it moves.
It's moving. Why is it moving?
Hey, it's a hotfix, guys. We're in beta. Don't forget that. Alright, so the Rolling Deceits move. Try not to get into it.
At the next interrupt, don't get in.
Got a solar beam on.
Die.
Good job. Alright, Surging Darkness is coming. We're going to have Roiling Deceits. Hopefully it lines up nicely. Remember, you have 10 seconds to get it out. Don't have to do it immediately when you get it.
I got it, I got turtle. Please save my ass over here.
As responding, go ahead, we'll get Star first. So CC Diamond and Circle.
Polymorphing Diamond.
You guys go get orange, be careful of the deceit right there.
I guess we're going to Diamond.
Oh.
Polymorphing orange.
Yeah, just do what you can to keep it silent.
It's dotted up, but I've got solar.
Yeah.
I've got solar.
Just nuke Diamond. It's okay if it gets a couple off. Just nuke this thing first over here at Diamond, then move over to Circle. That was my bad for not calling it out. Be very careful of this Rolling Deceit that's next to it.
I was about to say,
Be
like,
on the left side of it.
I mean,
Or, yeah.
desperate.
Really? Do you want to just pop it and kill the ad real fast before we?
No, we can do a very. I mean, we'll see what happens. Keep going. Surging Darkness. Try and pull it to the middle. Everyone, watch out for the boss pit to the middle. That's good, right? Yeah, it's close enough. All right, move to the outer. We have one ad up. It's in the vert. Yeah, there's an inner ring. Nuke this ad. We have the other ads up. I guess we're gonna get Circle first. Polymorph the other ones.
Don't touch orange.
I touch orange and don't touch diamond.
Oh shit.
It's just because of where it is, yeah.
Okay, polymorphing diamond.
Sorry.
Stunning diamond.
We have to go on diamond now.
Yes, now we'll go to diamond. Wow, some of these Roiling Deceits are really close.
Those perfect.
Did they move last night?
They might have been moving last night a little bit, but nothing drastically. They are moving
like this.
tonight, but nothing. Yeah, it's nothing huge. Yeah, go ahead and kill Star now. Sorry. Yeah. It's okay. Blame her for the countdown.
Sam, hit me up.
Yeah, go ahead and do the battle res. I'm actually looking super. On the first orb, so whoever takes the first orb, pull it out when it comes out, and that's when we hero. Inner ring. They spawn, go to diamond. Yeah, do not touch star, go to diamond. We're in stage 3, nuke these things down quick. And you know what, because we have all three up, let's use hero. I want to get them out of the way so we don't have to worry about them. Use hero now.
Resing orb.
Yeah, go ahead.
Circle next?
Yeah,
What
circle
the-
next.
What in the fuck?
Careful of this Roiling Deceit. It's right here dancing. If it happens, it happens, but we have one up.
Somebody get the orb.
Yeah, Zeno's in it, so that's fine. Orb is by the boss. Oh, forgot a cooldown when they explode.
Let's all get a enemy.
There's a diamond in the back still. We need to hit on this last.
Just keep pushing. Just go ahead and try it for now.
We got another guardian.
We got another ad. Yeah.
2
No,
more.
you know what? Just we got 2 ads.
Wipe
Nope,
it.
just go ahead. You have to spawn all the ads and wipe it. Use a recovery if we have it. I don't know if we do.
Those were like not very good placements of.
Yeah, those are bad placements. I know sometimes it can't be helped, but we need to do better than that.
Why'd you move my markers?
I didn't. Or I just had them slightly moved. Because I probably have a bad memory of where they actually spawn. Although I do know the one by star always spawns off center for some stupid reason.
Are we releasing?
Nah. Yeah, we're releasing. Looks like no one made it recover. We had like 30 seconds on battle rest. So that one was bad placement.
Yeah,
and War Machine sucks as a talent. Not for this, at least for this fight.
I'm not running the right talent. I'm running nature. I'm running nature's balance instead of warrior balloon because I forgot that we still had to kill Zekbaz. So I
Yeah. Is there anyone else who needs talent changes, or is it just me?
I can drop a codex if anyone else needs them.
Yeah, if it's just me and him, I can just give us a tome and save those. I would like to use it for, if we do Mythic Talic, I'll put one out so that way everyone can actually change over to single target. But otherwise, because Zekbaz and Zul are going to be roughly the same talent choices.
Yeah, I don't really need a talent change, to be completely honest, because it looks like I was doing just fine with nature's balance. It's a little bit easier to play with, in my opinion.
Yeah, Codex is really good for everyone, but if it's just 2 people, it's better just to use a tome. For Zan.
It's only worth it if 5 people are going to change the talents.
Hmm?
The codex?
What, we have 5 people?
No.
Need to change. Oh, you're saying
you
4.
Got it.
It's only worth it if 5 people change talents or more.
Yeah. Okay, for 5, yeah.
Hey, nice sister, start taking a poop.
Never asked if a bear is shitting in the woods.
It's a raid stopper.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Legion Tomb still works, so those are cheap.
That's another way to say.
Shh, don't call them Legion Tombs, because then they'll go and disable them, just like the pylons.
Jesus.
We dare not speak its name.
Sorry, I have like a puppy climbing all over me, that pole.
That's an acceptable reason to.
You can't blame puppies.
Yeah, I have a puppy
Puppies
too.
are
You
better.
can't blame them.
Yeah, puppies are cute. Don't blame them.
If
It's like
I
drums.
just had to take him out, make sure that wasn't it.
It's like drums still work.
If you had to poop, just say you had to poop.
You can't talk about those things too loudly, guys. If
We're-
Blizzard hears you say it,
They're not going to hear
they'll
us in
make you
Discord.
use it.
Just
They might be
don't say
tapping
it
our
in
call.
game.
Don't worry, everybody poops.
Yep, Stewie knows.
There you go. Alright, ready, checking.
Blizzard doesn't poop.
Tigger doesn't poop, he shits.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Take a big shit.
I am definitely your daughter.
I'm pretty sure everybody was thinking the same thing.
There we go.
I can actually properly.
Alright guys, let's focus and get him killed so we can move on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Surging Darkness. Outer this time. Eye beam's going out very soon. Be ready to spread out. Spread out. Bugs are out. Alright, kill these bugs.
Say what?
Sorry, he just puked, so I had to go clean that up real fast.
Oh, no worries.
I'm sorry, we forgot to tell you guys about I-beam. Have that going out. Good job on catching it, though. This is the shitty overlap. Surging darkness. Have the slowing traps out or blizzards on the area where the bugs spawn. Remember, we want to focus on I-beam before the ads. I-beam's going out soon. Be ready to run out. Be very careful. This looks like it's a shitty one.
Pop my rallying cry. Stage 2.
Alright, we're in stage 2. Go ahead and bring him back to Diamond.
I'll polymorph nipple.
Got star.
Spawning about now.
It's getting the traps. My trapper.
Who does the spider silk trap thing?
Alright, go ahead, circle.
It looks like a hex.
Alright, but now for star.
We got next center.
Enemy boys are quick at that shit.
Good job. We have Surging Darkness coming out, and Rolling to See will be going out with it. Just do your absolute best to push it to the side, to the out, the farthest side of the room as possible without killing yourself. Get better placements this time. Inner, that's as good.
My screen just went black.
Alright, the ads are coming, so go ahead. We're going on to Diamond first. Nope, just make that circle. That's where the tank is.
Star, do not touch star.
Do not touch star, do not touch Diamond. Go after circle.
Yep, get on the Guardian of Yogg.
Can you get that star?
Yeah, Guardian.
Need a healing cooldown.
Got Rallying Cry, gonna need one right now. Alright, go ahead and go to Diamond. Alright, go ahead and go to start.
Compass.
Rolling Deceit.
Surging Darkness coming.
I think so now.
You starting on circle or?
We're going to circle, I guess. Yes, that's where the tank's going.
I'm
So
working.
makes it easier. Oh, I got hit by.
White slot.
I got hit by magic.
Yeah.
Crashing.
Which one's next?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, stars, not CC.
Yep.
There we go.
Star. I'm gonna stun it.
Yep, go ahead and stun it and just nuke this thing down real
Okay,
quick.
Star is stun.
Go ahead and take it to start.
Don't be in front, don't be in front.
Put those interrupts on.
We're in stage 3. Good job. This is actually a really good timing. Now wait for the first orb to come out, and whoever gets it, call it out, and that's when we hero.
I can grab it. Where's it at?
It's behind the boss.
I got it.
There it is. Alright, go ahead and hero.
Second potions.
It's going to bounce in front of the boss a little bit. Yana's right leg.
I'm gonna be at circle.
I can take it.
That's behind the boss.
Traps over there
Range,
to the left.
preferably. Now, if you're going to get mind control, go to X. And we're going to get nuke. We're going to go ahead and nuke you. Yep.
Alright,
Sacrifice and Shay.
Alright, nuke Zan.
What the fuck?
Good God. Yeah,
The orb fell on the ground. Keep going, just keep going. Do whatever you guys have. Just keep going. Nuke Xeno. Make sure someone soaks that orb.
Yeah, quickly, because I've got all my big CDs up, so...
Get it.
It's okay, y'all. Yeah.
There's another one right
There's
here.
an orb behind. Yes. Just keep going. You guys got this. Just focus.
You got it.
Remember, if you're going to get mind controlled, you can run to either side of... Wow, this is going to be rough.
Yeah, oh, God. Okay.
Star's been mind controlled. Try and kill her if you can.
Oh, God.
Need to at least interrupt her. Not sure who else there is. I can't see. It's a Star.
maybe.
There's one in the middle. If you need to use a Nope, that's going to be it bounced. No, keep going. Keep going.
Might have
Make sure you knew.
maybe.
Okay, we have some mind controls up. Just make sure interrupt them. Use some CC stuns.
Stars chain casting.
And I got a
Thunder.
Yep. Use whatever you guys can do. Pull it up. Nah. There's an add up. Okay, it's done. Go ahead and just.
Yeah, so the orb was just sitting there. And no one was looking at it.
Yeah, I mean it's okay for a tank to get it. Just the orb fell down and hit the ground, and that's what got us. It fell down.
Yeah,
and
it was
hit that
sitting
one
there. It
pulse.
was sitting there for like 3 pulses. That's why I grabbed it. Anyway, I need to step out for a pull or two. I need to check my puppy. Because he's not doing so good right now.
Poor puppy.
Alright. How long is that going to take, roughly?
I don't know, just do a couple pulls without me. I'll let you know once I figure out what is going on with him.
Okay. I guess I'll be going tank.
Unless you need me to tank.
You want Florida to tank?
Xeno can tank, actually. It's just more beneficial with everything. It's either the prot warrior because you have a mass stun, or you use a DK because of mass grip, and mass grip is just way more beneficial for grouping them up.
Is it any different from normal? Other than
It's literally the same thing, except I think Star and Shay have been doing it basically after Shatter, I think is what they've been doing. So that's when you need to
what I
build the
do on
taunt.
normal is I taunt after Shatter.
You as a DK, you can cheese the shit out of that with anti-magic shield.
Oh, I know. That's usually what I do. Is I taunt after Shatter, and then just whoever I'm tanking with usually takes it after the last voice.
You can take the full
Lash.
combo.
Yeah, because I'm a Death Knight with amazing
Alright,
magic.
I put down some food.
Alright, so do you want me to go tank then?
Yeah.
I can take three
Yeah,
combos. in a
go ahead and
row.
open a trade with me, Star. For starring.
Thank you.
My WoW just crashed. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wow.
We have some changes and everything going on, so.
Yeah, we really should probably set an order for orb.
We could. I'm just thinking mostly whoever can get to it first, and usually I'm thinking it's going to be roughly based on what I was looking at. Middle of the pack or lower people, or people who are doing lower DPS, they'll get it first, and then that way people who have the higher DPS can nuke them really quick. And then when he's in his last, like, roughly like 5 to 7%, then the people who have the highest DPS can start soaking them.
I mean, also remember that person that gets the orb for like 30 seconds get like 100% increased damage.
You do, but it's for 30 seconds, and I got it first, I remember the other night, but I was looking at Parson and looking at what other people were doing. Just the fact that the warriors actually weren't taking the orb was kind of interesting to me, like, why? And then it would occur to me the fact that they can actually just nuke the other people, and they can take the orb towards the end before they get mind controlled. Because dead DPS does no DPS. And the only way they're parsing on those fights is if they're literally getting... Like, the only way they're really cheesing those fights with parses and everything is if they're getting the guild to set it up for them.
Yeah,
which means that they're not they're not getting the orb first. They're getting the orb towards the end. Like, basically the timing is at the very end. Which tells me that highest DPS should be taking the orb towards the end, and the lowest DPS should be taking it first.
Yeah.
And it actually does make more sense, because now you can burst down the people with... the high DPS can burst down the people with the low DPS, and it'll just work itself out with having to kill their friends.
But it doesn't... I mean, that's not why we wipe. We wipe because nobody picked up the orb. Like,
no, nobody wipes, but as far as orb order goes, just... If you know you're towards the bottom, it's not because you're bad, it's just this is one of those fights, and if you're towards the bottom, go ahead and just try and take it first. It's gonna be more rough to try and call it out. But basically, first there so first range is gonna get it first usually. So whoever gets to it first and calls it out is gonna get it, and then melee. And then I think, and like I said, around 7%, then the high DPS are going to go in and start calling out when they're soaking the orb.
Yeah, like if you see an orb on the floor, and nobody's standing in it,
can you use an ice block in the orb to not get mind controlled, or not?
I haven't tested. Oh, it doesn't work, the immunity?
I don't think so.
If you have multiple people standing in it, does it give everybody the...
No, it's just whoever was in it the longest.
So basically everybody should be running for the damn orb.
Well, yeah, but you're trying to do an order where basically it's like, some kind of order. Everyone can go into it, but if you have everyone doing it like casters when they're trying to do DPS, it's like, okay, I'll sacrifice my DPS so I can stand in it for like a couple seconds, and everyone else can sit there like a cannon still.
We have enough people that it doesn't sacrifice DPS to go stand in it, so...
I know, it's just... Phase 3 is what's killing us right now.
The floor.
That's what I feel bad about. It did hit the floor, and Star said it pulsed 3 times before before she picked it up, which is really bad. Now
I saw Emphas in it, and then I think he got scared when when Rings came out and moved out, and I saw Star back up into it.
I guess we're going.
All right,
everyone said they're ready. I would like people with let's see, we have Lel and Kikar. I actually want you guys to soak the orb if it happens to get inside the in that last phase there. If we happen to get Surge of Darkness, so you guys are going to be like the emergency. Yeah, you're going to do emergency bubble soaking. So you're not going to do it unless we actually need you guys to run into there just to soak it, so we don't wipe. Oh, there's Valtome, sorry. Yep. Yeah, all 3 of you guys are going to be... You're on reserve, you're backup. Just because you can go in there and not take any damage. Harder for a mage to pinpoint it with teleport and ice block. Alright, and very middle. I-beam's coming. As soon as this goes, everyone spread out. Good job. Second one's out.
Adds.
That's okay, wait. At the I-beam. Now go ahead and grip them together. We can use a grip every single pull.
Wow, this is so much better.
Maybe if a trap or something were placed too.
I missed one, my bad.
It's okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're good, it's close enough, we're not... It's the second time we can work it out a little bit better. Actually, why not use death? We'll use death grip not to organize them together, but we'll use them to try and push them into a trap. All right, I-beam's out. Sorry.
You scared me there, man.
Yeah, me too.
You blinked right by me. That scared the piss out.
Okay, we have Surging Darkness. You guys need those slow traps out. Go ahead and be in the middle and cast blizzards or any other slow traps you can do out there. Okay, move to the middle. If you can, Xeno, try and grip them all into the trap again.
I don't have it up yet.
Okay, that's fine. Will you have it up for these ones, or is it on cooldown still?
I'll have it up for the next ones.
Alright, just do what you guys can with these then. We have I-beam, look out. And... yeah, go ahead and get Lel up.
The one up beside the ball.
Stage 2, we're going to just keep them here. So you want to CC Diamond and Star?
I got Diamond.
I'll take Star.
Also,
They're coming in 5 seconds. I'll have rolling to seat.
I'll just solar beam right off the bat.
Okay. They're up. Kill circle. If you're using a stun, call it out.
I can stun the first and third targets every time, right when we get on them.
Alright. Go up to Diamond, sorry. Alright, now for start. Alright, someone just go ahead and use, after the solar beam ends, one of the repellies use their stun. Oh, they overlap, that's close enough. Just interrupt it for the rest of it. Alright, that's good. Surging Darkness is coming. You're gonna have Rolling to Seek go out. Remember, it's a 10-second dot. Just take your time trying to get it to the edge. Ideal placement is better than trying to,
That's what I did.
I don't know, I had a half thought there. Remember, anything that's against the wall is best. If you have to drop it off at the wall, is the best thing you can do.
Sans Park's during my time.
Okay, we're gonna kill Star. CC, Circle, and Diamond.
I got Circle.
Yep, just keep them down for right now. Alright, we'll go up to Diamond.
Watch out.
Did you guys avoid the boss?
Don't touch that.
Alright, now go up to Circle. Roiling Deceit's going to be going out. Right, Deceit's on me. We're going to have Surging Darkness soon. Do your best to just place it towards the back of the room if you can, or against a wall. We have ads. We're going to kill Star, CC, Circle, and Diamond. One of the red penalties, go ahead. Alright, we'll go after Diamond. That's what broke too. Alright, finish off Circle.
shit.
Do you have an add up? Alright.
I'll pop
Nuke
Rallying
down
Cry
both of
before
them.
I die.
Yep. We're need a healing cooldown. We're gonna have Rallying Cry up. Okay, get that out. Start the cooldown and cry. Good job. Little's down again. I'm gonna save save the battle res for this third phase because we're about we just saved Krot for third phase 3. Go ahead and try and reposition him a little more towards the center of this grid.
Why?
That way we can use the markers a little bit better. I don't know. I'm also just saying all about like details and anything, and it doesn't matter. It's fine right here. Just if you're gonna get mind controlled. All right, good job with hero. If you're gonna get mind controlled, run to the far edge of circle or run to diamond. It's gonna go in front of the boss. Anyone?
I'll get it. Zelsov is getting it.
Okay.
Where are we running to get CC'd?
You're going to be running to the beacon, circle or diamond. Just try your best to make sure that you're not going to hit anyone for them.
I'm right on circle.
All right.
It's by tank.
Someone needs to get that one by tank.
Nice to go back.
Sacrifice and Zeno.
Do we want to use the battle res to get Zelsov up when he dies?
Oh, someone's got it.
I'll go it. Where's it at?
I've got it.
What if about to get
It's right there.
Watch out, get
I got it, I bubbled.
I'm inside the
I'm
bug.
going to battle res Zel. Battle res Zel.
Yeah, battle res Zel.
Poppy on my cooldown.
I'll get this one.
Get a load of.
I got feared.
Mind control in the back.
All right, kill these mind control guys quick.
I got this sword.
I have 8 seconds till my control. I'm on orange.
Somebody interrupt Matsuko.
Try and focus the boss now. Just CC everyone best you can, fear him or whatever else.
Kickar is.
We're not going to be able to do this, yeah. Just
You
bounce
can
the
also
orb, focus this boss.
We still got it. We still got it. Just had another battle res go out on mana. We got it.
Kickar is.
Focus, we got it. Keep going,
got
focus him, focus him. Good job, guys.
Nice, folks. Nice. Good job.
You killed me just as the boss died.
You just died.
So does this mean that the problem was Star?
Oh man, she's gonna be pissed. Well, maybe.
Wow.
I feel bad with that, but still.
That was definitely all me, guys. We just needed me to tank. God, how badly do I want that trinket?
What happened to Kib? He got an invite and now he's offline.
I think he died first and then went offline.
Well, he's not in Discord either. So either he lost internet or he said fuck it because we wiped once.
He was on.
He's on the damage meter, so
he just DC'd.
Yeah.
He must have lost the internet then because he's not
Yeah,
in.
he lost internet then. Just looking at him, it's like, huh.
Should I
Oh, he
roll
just
for
went
that
offline.
Disc of systematic regression?
It's I don't know. It's kind of like okay. I was looking at the thing. It's just kind of okay. It's not really like anything really good. Not like the one from Vectis. One from Vectis still apparently is like really good even for single target.
So what are we doing?
That's a good question.
So
cocaine.
Mythic.
Well, we can try and do Heroic Zool, but apparently Heroic Zool is about the same as trying to do Mythic Talic. But the problem is if we try and do Mythic Talic, we have to like bench 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
One.
Other. No, we'd have to bench. We'd have to bench 2 people because Star isn't in here.
Yeah.
Well, Star's not here.
True.
He chose Puppy over Raid.
I don't know. I feel bad if we're gonna bench 1 person.
Well, look at all that trash. Like, do you really want to do all that trash? Right?
BOE, man. BOE.
Yeah, but also we've got some experience on Talic though.
Yeah, we've already gotten pulls on Talic, so.
Let's go fuck up Talic and put us in first place.
I would think
All right,
the same
then.
thing.
I
Let's
feel
just
like
put up a ready check to figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah, we'll do a ready check. It sounds like most people are, but we'll put a ready check. Yes, if you want to do Mythic Talic, and cancel if no.
Am I geared enough to tank Mythic Talic?
What's your item level?
Find out.
So,
Yeah, what is it?
364.
You should be fine.
You should be fine. I'm 360, whatever, something in there. 363, C365, something about like
I don't know
a
what
ring or two.
I don't know what the ready check was like. Based
Ready
on.
to, yeah, it was mean yes for Mythic Talic and cancel for if you don't want to go forward.
Yeah, I was like.
Well, it looks like Mythic Talic wins out though, don't it?
Yeah, it looks like it wants to
Seems to
Mythic
be,
Talic.
yeah.
Alright then. Do we have a beacon out here, or is it down on the pad with,
I think it's down on the pad.
Alright, so everyone's just gonna have to run out to Mother.
So did any of you guys who got the ring not need it?
Nah, I needed it. It was a 30 item level upgrade.
Damn you guys.
Yeah, no one whispered to me about any gear that they needed to roll off, so...
Well, I know I was happy when I run on my hunter tonight. I got my bow. Hey.
Oh, you got it? Nice.
Yeah, I used a coin and got it, so I was stoked.
Yeah, I saw there was like 4 bows that dropped for early.
It was crazy. Oh,
Everybody
four of the 5 of us got it, I think. It was pretty nice.
Like, you get a bow, and you get a bow, and you get a bow, and fuck you.
Poor Tegan. Just still don't have a bow.
Come back, kid.
I think Odif and Ever said they were gonna go, so I think that would put us about 20.
Well, then we'd have to wait for Star, because Kib is our 20th.
Yeah, Kib's our 20th.
That's true.
Oh, man!
Then,
You want me? I just got in.
For Mythic?
For Mythic?
yeah, for Mythic
probably
Talic,
not. Sorry, Eddie.
I own for Mythics.
Right towards the entrance, walk out.
Mythics are my bitches.
Tor, how long on Star?
So what changes from heroic to Mythic on
Yeah.
Talic?
It's,
I haven't looked up Mythic,
yeah, the two things that change is you get hardened arteries and enlarged heart. Enlarged heart's a tank mechanic that the raid needs to soak, and the people who get it selects basically half the raid gets hardened arteries.
Yeah.
And it's not a definite number, but basically half get hardened arteries, which has to be taken away. You don't want it to overlap because it doesn't get split up.
Yeah.
So if you overlap, it kills people. And then enlarged heart is a tank mechanic, which will kill the tank unless the raid soaks it. So basically, half the raid has to run out to the side of the wall. The other half runs into and stacks on the tank, so they can soak up and split the damage.
Okay.
Now, if none of people stack with the tank is probably going to live. No, the tank will live. Everyone else will die. It's like shared suffering in Karazhan with the
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if there's like 2 DPS in it on the high Mythic Plus, that you guys die, the tank lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the tank will die.
Yeah. Well, if it's just 2 people, most likely the tank will die, but it does reduce quite a bit just by basically having 2 people die, or 3 people. But you don't want them to die in Mythic.
Yeah, so I will.
Yeah, we'll take a break. It's
do
a
Mythic
good time
this
for a break.
week. So I haven't looked up the Mythic fight, because when you guys do Mythic, I'm in another raid, so...
Alright,
There's an
Spend the
extra
5
tank
minutes. Just
mechanic.
spend the 5 minutes to watch the game.
There's an extra tank mechanic Xeno needs to know, because otherwise she'll kill everybody.
No, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same fight as it was in normal and heroic, except, in heroic, the elevator blood stuff happens, not much of a difference. And then what happens in Mythic is that you have 2 extra mechanics that the raid has to be able to run in and run out.
Lithal, I would be in war mode, except Kikar isn't in war mode, and I need his mount. So...
Just gonna see who returns after break also. But you guys can go inside and just kill the tentacles, and then we can just, if you're still here, if there's enough people for it.
Talk about not being fun, being healer and in war mode.
Unless you're Disc Priest.
Wait, why is that
I'm
not
always by myself.
That is
Yeah, I'm a shaman on war mode, and it's great until you get near instance openings.
Yeah, which you
Resto
either have to run
Druid-
inside or watch you die.
And there's just
Resto Druid in
mass.
war mode is awesome. What do you mean?
I won't touch my druids until the new races come out. That is my way of protest.
There are 6 new races.
Oh, we all know what races I'm talking about. The only ones that matter for druids.
You
Nothing's racist.
You know that the rest of the races had cool looking druid skins, I'd care more. but
I'll secure
They
the
will,
belt, being
just
the thick
not
lid.
soon.
yeah, I only care about appearances. I'm very superficial. Look at me. I'm dressed like a ghosty whore.
Sounds hot.
Well, I mean, if you're into necrophilia, I'm your girl.
Hey, no, I'm just kidding. That's bad. That's bad.
Hey,
Jesus, man.
stick to it, goddamn.
If you're gonna be a pervert, stand by it.
Like Floyd.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Floyd's not allowed within 100 feet of his elementary school.
That's right. I have to have my dad drop my kid off.
All right, run out.
I got a sound
wanted-
effect there. I had to teleport out of the instance. I kept getting killed by trash.
Why
Hey,
was Odious
did you
killing
really?
you?
I did not tell you guys that for you to laugh at me.
So did they fix time walking shit so it gives you the proper shards when you disenchant it?
Funny. No idea.
Probably not.
It did that last X Pack too.
And the X Pack before.
Croc.
Wait, are you guys
Show
talking
you how
about
to
like
do
it gives
those.
you the
When it gives you
enchanting
three
mats?
Yeah, when you
It gives you stuff for that.
it gives you
X-Pack.
whatever the hell. Yeah, so the cow.
No, that was on purpose by design. Because originally it was giving you for the stuff for the current expansion, but then they changed it and they made it so it gives you from that expansion. So if you were in Cataclysm, it's whatever the Cataclysm stuff is. If you were in Wrath, they actually fixed it to do that, not the other way around. It wasn't broken because of it. They actually fixed it so you can't get free enchanting mats from running time walking.
Heroics are easier though.
I know, but that's what they did. It was just like, okay, guys, thanks for doing nothing, but no, they actually actively fixed it for that. I read a thing about it. It was just kind of like, or I just logged in the next day and I did, and it was just like, oh, okay, that's what you guys did. Fuck you too.
They're also harder than Mythics.
Nah, I wouldn't say harder, just longer.
Mythic 0.
Time
I think
walking
it's
always
something
takes longer.
They're... No, I still think they're harder than Mythic 0. Not all of them.
Specifically end time.
End time still sucks. It's better.
Yeah, it is better.
I mean, my god, Sylvanas, the ghouls, it's like we had to hero just to try to kill one ghoul.
What?
Damn.
Didn't they have fixed that?
Twice, 3 times, something like that.
Oh, they put in another one too. They fixed it 3 times. The first one was to nerf Bane, or whatever the fuck his name is. The second one was to fix Jaina, which still wasn't totally fucking fixed. And then the third one was to nerf Sylvanas and her trash, because the trash.
No, they nerfed Sylvanas at least twice.
Yeah, well,
Like
they
she
nerfed
was in
her,
that first one, I think, too.
and then they nerfed her fucking ads because her ads originally had half of her goddamn life, so it was next to impossible to get it down.
Well, and Murazond, the first time we did it, he was a challenge. But after the second nerf, he was fine.
Yes.
Nerf is on.
Murazond?
They needed to nerf it so bad. It was stupidly overtuned. It was ridiculous.
It's easy now. Just do it.
I know people like the challenge a little bit, but I don't like doing time walking for the goddamn challenge. I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop one off inside. I need to figure out who's I'm gonna be dropping.
Nothing ever made that decision for us.
No, I
it's
still
just
have to drop one more person
only if
because it's gonna be. I'm looking at eye level numbers, and DPS would be between Bright offered, out if offered, and then the other two, or the other one, it would have been. And then there's also Kip, because he's on his hunter.
so that's like, Kid, what is your item level at right now on your hunter?
353.
Yeah, but his DPS is very good for that high level.
It is.
When I don't
got like
have a router go out.
I was about to say, I'm like, it'd be really helpful if you're gonna
yes.
crap out.
You guys got a mailbox tonight? No? Let me drop out
I can
Katie
drop
then.
it. Hold on, I can
Oh,
drop
okay,
it.
that works.
It's off to the right.
I think so.
Now you don't have to wait 3 hours to use the mailbox.
Yay.
Sorry, Ever. Thank you, though.
You bet. Good luck, guys. I'll
You
listen
should come
in.
back. You should come back if we end up.
Yeah, we'll let you know if we do Zool or run off to Zool instead. But based on the time, maybe not.
You can blame it all on me.
Yes.
That works for me.
We blame you anyway.
Yeah, I figured that one.
No, shut up, Odious. We blame you.
Odious, since I switched to healing, I'm no longer the douchebag like yourself.
He is. We just don't talk about it as loud because we want the healers.
All right. Here's the food.
Odious, you don't get to determine who we blame.
I'm gonna walk away for about a minute, and everyone else try and get inside and get ready, because we do have 20 people.
You want me to sit?
Get inside.
Well, we have 20 now.
We have 20.
Unless it's my Rage UI. Oh, that's where one of the other 121. So
And if Star comes back, we'd be up
it's
to 21
between.
again.
Wait, hold on.
I'm looking. It would be between Bright, Odif, and Kib, just based on.
Who's the lowest item level?
They're all roughly the same.
Right.
I mean, Kib does a little bit better for his eye level and everything, but it's just between the three.
I can get higher, but it's with worse trinkets.
And the worst
I
part
can
is
get
that they're
high,
all
too.
three. I'd actually just throw myself out, but I'm raid leading, and I can't just throw myself out for that.
Wanna get high?
Also,
You
Order,
guessed
you're
it,
like
good.
the highest order. Yeah,
I know, there's that too.
Yeah, because priests are struggling.
I'm not.
You're
You sure about
struggling
that?
to stay alive.
Sure about
If you
that?
guys want, I guess you guys can
You
do
do
a
so
roll.
much damage that you just pull all that threat.
Yeah.
I wish that were true.
I guess I'm staying.
Jesus.
Bright
High
roll
roll
100.
was bad.
Bright roll 100.
Alright. I guess I could step out.
Oh my god.
Like
Everyone's
Bobby.
just having fun rolling now.
You can bring Ever back. Kicker and I can go.
She can bandage heal.
I was gonna say, I'm just guessing.
I guess this turned into everybody rolling to see.
Roll for blind.
It's just because it's too
ain't
soon to
going
really try and be like, oh yeah, we need 20. We need to cut off like 3 or 4 people because we're decided to going to do Mythic instead of Heroic. It's just.
I have a question. Odif, have you... this is for Odif. Have you been doing your dungeons and all you can to get geared? Because I've been a total loser and I have not. So I think if you've been putting the work in it...
Well, here's a better question. Which of you guys have you? Who's got experience with this? I think you were here with us, right? Right?
No.
No, you haven't. So you have no experience with Mythic.
No Mythic.
What about Odif? None. Shit.
Yeah.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Totally never seen this fight
Kib's
either.
been here for it. Yeah, he was doing the.
Kib's also the only one in here that's actually killed it.
He was
Kicker.
also the only one that was really late for the late team.
Well,
a
I
good
have
point.
to be. Because I raid till 12:30.
All right, I'll ask Odif to sit, and
As
we'll
you
try and
betrayed
rotate him in. I mean, this is not this thing. We'll just swap it around next time. Just swapping over to Mythic, and everyone would agree to it. It was a little too soon for it, but
And we
I
still
don't
don't
know
even...
Odif sit up because Kickar could have pointed about the stand buff. Bright's the only priest.
We still don't even know if Star's gonna come back, so we might have some more.
I would say Star's away right now. She's got something she's got to do. I mean, we'll probably get another we'll probably get 2 polls, and yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Everyone got food, right?
Yes.
There you go, Hellsolve.
Flugenheim.
Flugenheim.
Everyone's inside, yes?
See.
I'm always inside.
Sorry, Odif.
Never pulled up.
Going limp.
So, real quick, you said there's a tank mechanic that needs to be soaked?
It
I'm
doesn't
not
matter
saying
if it's
it's
actually a
implemented.
tank mechanic. It's a tank mechanic in the sense that it appears on the tank. It's actually a raid mechanic for the soaking. Because if no one soaks it, the tank dies, and if too few soak it, except the tank dies.
So how many do we want to have in there?
Everyone who doesn't have hardened
Okay,
arteries.
I got you.
So if you have hardened arteries, you're excused because you have to stay on the outside. So you guys need to. What is the range? 8 yards or is it 5?
8.
8 yards. So there you go. It should come up with DBM or bigwigs. I'll tell you like 8 yards or whatever. So you guys need to
You'll
be.
see a
You can have the
very
circles
visual
overlap.
circle.
Yeah, very
Well,
big, nice, and looking.
You can have them overlap, but you can't have the other person at the edge of your. Like, you don't want them to
that
be
one.
in your circle.
You just want to make sure that the circle edges don't hit the other person. You can have the circle overlap, but not the other person. And for hardened arteries, we want to try and put you guys in the middle because it's going to be the best reach for anyone. So we're going to be putting the bloods off center. So I'm going to put a marker down. You want to put bloods basically away from the middle, but off the center and not at the edge. Because if you guys put them at the edge, we won't have enough room in Mythic. Like, the way Mythic works, there's going to be just enough time to put enough bloods on the outside that it messes up you being able to run around in circles. When you do the beams, which by the way I also forgot, there's actually 2 beams in her Mythic. So when you go down the elevator, they'll either crisscross or they'll be parallel. And you're going to have to be able to call out where the safe marker is instead of which, like, just it's going to be like one corner or something like that. I'm going to put out 6 markers, and everyone's just going to have to call them out. Since I'm melee and stuck with them. No, I can push right.
I was about to say just mark Kib. Yeah, I was about to say just mark Kib and everybody follow Kib.
Yep.
And I'm actually DPS, so I don't have to worry about my DPS being shit. Or because last time I was a tank, I couldn't run away. I had to keep running to the center. But I'm DPS, so now I can actually just let it drop.
Now, mind you, melee are going to have to follow the ad. So ranged will stick with me. The off tank will be soaking the ads that starts to like walk over towards us. But the melee need to stick with the tank that's got the ad.
And then I know from firsthand that ad will knock you off the edge because it did it to me twice last time.
Be a panda, bouncy.
Damn it. I just suck at using beacons.
And if you're a dumb hunter like me, don't disengage into other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tug.
So hardened artery stacking in the middle.
Yes, roughly in the middle. I mean, obviously with the blood and everything else, but everyone wants to run to the tank. Both tanks are going to be soaking it because there's no reason for them not to. But the other tank's going to taunt.
Blessing of freedom.
No, no. It's not a root. It just explodes and it does 800,000 damage, which means it kills the tank, which means it has to be split up at least 8 ways roughly. Otherwise, you're going to have too many people get killed or they have to use defensives or other things. The other thing about hardened arteries is it does slow you down over time. So like the orb mechanic with Cahoon, if you did that, eventually you will not be able to move. So you guys need to be kind of relatively spread as well. And this is just basically a test to see if range can focus and do DPS. Melee basically have it the easiest. You guys have to try and stay... You're going to have to drop off the blood basically where X is. But then when hardened arteries goes out, it's the same time that enlarged heart goes out. So DBM or Big Wiz will probably tell you enlarged heart. But that's when hardened arteries goes out also. So when you see that one, that's when you realize it's going to be coming. You guys need to be spread out beforehand. And then you guys kind of fill in the spaces on the edges as best you can for those who have it, and those who don't have it, you need to run to the middle. So I'll try and call it out as soon as I can, about 5 seconds before that. Or whenever it comes up on my screen for the timer, 5 seconds. And you guys just need to be ready to be standing at the edge or jump into the middle. Because you really only get about, 5 seconds and then it blows up. And then everything else blows up. And then we either live or we die. And then we just keep going until he transitions.
I know our DPS is going to be low enough that we're going to get a second set during the first phase. But the most important set is the very first set because it comes right before the cudgel goes out. So healers need to top us before the cudgel goes out because then it's just going to be another pulse of AoE damage.
So he'll probably want to use a cooldown for that. And it follows the same pattern and rhythm, except the second time he does it, he's got like an extra 5 seconds before he does each one. And he always does Sanguine, then he'll do Enlarged Heart, which is also Hardened Artery, and then he'll take an extra 5 seconds to do the cudgel. So he actually slows down just a bit for the second one, but for the first one he does it almost back to back, so you will need to use a cooldown, or 2 healers. And then going down, we have to use these markers. I'll try and walk around, Kib's marked. Stand on Kib, and I'll try and call out which beacons are going to be safe. Otherwise, stand on Kibs or go to the ones I call out. Those are your only two options for that. And then once we get to the bottom, he's going to do the knockback. Everything's the same at the bottom. It's just everything is harder because it's Mythic.
Just remember that the circles and the tank mechanic happens at the bottom as well. So you have to be within range that you can run to the tank if you don't get the circle, but also far enough away that you can spread out if you get the circle.
Are we going to blow hero on pull, or are we going to wait till we get downstairs?
No, downstairs. We need it for the bottom. Maybe we can do it on pole because we're just no way we're going to one-shot this. We can do it on pole just so we can get down the elevator.
No,
then we can
no,
go
no,
down the bottom. Yeah, just
no. We should definitely be able to get through phase 1 easy.
Damn it, I suck with markers. But okay, we'll try that way, and depending on how it happens.
Hero on the elevator, not on the bottom.
I don't know. It depends. Kib's right. We do have a good DPS in here, so we'll give it a try with this. If we wipe in phase 1, we'll just use a hero so we can get down the elevator, take a look at the bottom. Then you guys can see the whole fight, and you get used to the idea of what's going on. And then we can go back to the actual way where you don't use hero in the first phase and try to push it as best you can.
Are we putting the Bloods in the middle?
It's off middle, so it's not directly in the middle. Basically, where X is, you don't want them at the edge, but you don't want them in the middle. So basically, you're putting it into, like, if you think of this in 3 different rings, kind of like how Zekboss was doing his thing. You have the very middle, then you have that middle layer, then you have the outer ring. You don't want Bloods in the outer ring. You don't want them in the middle. You want to try and do your best to stack them up into X. Oh yeah, I forgot there's some people, sorry. I know it's taking a while. I had to explain it. And there's going to be a codex for people who need to do single target changes. This is a mobile fight, so you guys, if you have talents or abilities that make you sit still for too long, you may want to change them to something more mobile. It may be a DPS loss, but you'll be able to actually move around and stay and have a better uptime.
No, you're not tanking the boss.
We don't have, it's either me or Xeno. Oh, you're talking about, okay. I don't know, did you want to try and do single target?
She should soak ads on elevator, but she should probably tank boss at the bottom because you can get around faster to soak the ads.
You should be able to grip them though, too.
I can grip the ads.
Oh, she can grip. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Well, there's the other thing is that.
And I switched to Wraith Walk for this since.
Yeah.
They don't need a reduction of mass grip.
Okay. Oh, there's another thing about the ads too downstairs.
So wait, you
other
guys
details.
don't
There is that, but I want to say this is that downstairs the ads spawn just a little bit faster in enough frequency that I was having trouble with the warrior trying to do it, and that's the warrior thing. We have DK, she can self heal, but. It should not be expected that the tanks should soak every single blood. You guys should be trying to kill a couple. Like, there's one, kill that one. There's a, Xeno takes a couple. There's another one, because there's a tank mechanic. You guys need to use snares and slows and stuff. You can't be lazy on this. You're going to have to look at it, and you don't have to do too much damage. They only have about 120,000 HP, which means, like, 5 people who are ranged can literally just look at it for a couple seconds, do a couple abilities, it'll be dead.
So if you turtle it, it won't kill you, Kim?
No.
Yeah, no, you guys can also do that too if you have immunities or something like that. You can use those too.
There also is one last little bit of a thing, is there can be a dad that comes out at the same time as Hardened Arteries and the tank. So, and it typically, as far as the times that I've killed it, has always been behind the main tank. So somebody try and soak that one just so that the tank doesn't get, like, knocked out of the way right before everybody soaks it.
Yeah. No, I know we're taking a while to explain it. I know it's better to. Yeah, I know it's more fun to pull it and do stuff. But I feel like the more we prepare you guys with the experience and the pulls that we've done, the better off we'll be. The less pulls we'll have to do going forward.
Lord, wake up.
It's better to take 20 minutes to explain it and only have to do a dozen pulls versus 5 minutes to explain it and do 2 to 3.
Yeah, there's a ready check. So I think we're pretty good. I mean, we covered almost everything. If there's any surprises, well, we'll find out what they are. Or any details that were left out. Oh, that didn't... Okay, I got rid of... put it out of the raid. I feel bad, but there we go. Don't worry about using potions or anything, because
4,
I don't think we're going to one-shot.
2, 1.
Oh, by the way, there is one small detail that I did forget about this. When he does cudgel, you want to be to the opposite side of X, because if you're anywhere else in this room that's not on the far side of X, so basically where diamond or triangle are, you're going to take too much damage from his cudgel. Here's the first enlarged heart, spread around the room. If you'd have no debuff, you need to stack in the middle. Alright, good job. And here's going to be cudgel. Run to triangle or diamond in between there. You just need to be to the opposite side of this room. Alright. Don't be between him and the cudgel. Go ahead and move him away a little bit. Just so he doesn't do the...
By the way, after this,
And Sanguine Stack is going to be coming out soon.
we should not have 5 healers.
There's Sanguine, dodge it best you can. And Large Heart's going to be coming out soon. Stand in the middle. If you have hardened arteries run out, go to the middle. Yeah. Just keep going for now. Just keep going. He's going to do cudgel soon. There's cudgel. Run off to the side because we're putting it on X, or run over there.
So
okay, I do want to make a mention that you don't need to clear the middle, because that's where he's going to sit when we go down, which means there's going to be blood on top of it. So you want to clear the outside areas instead of the middle.
I know. It's because
I know. This is not going to be
enough,
I just thought I would say it right now while we do it. Just keep going for right now. We'll see if we can transition, and then once we transition, or if we die, well, we'll see what happens.
So the tank always gets the debuff?
Yes, the active tank will always take enlarged heart. The active. The Sanguine Stack's going out. Probably gonna do the enlarged heart thing a third time, unless we all die. Yeah, I think everyone... Just go ahead and die if you're gonna die. If you don't die from this, jump into the bloods. Or jump where he's gonna do hammer. Just stack on top of Xeno, and he'll smash everyone.
Okay, so the rings can overlap, but you can't touch someone else with the ring.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're doing it like...
Yeah, no, it's messy, but...
the edge.
Yeah, everyone just needs to kind of be able to see it for the first time before they actually get a feel of it.
Alright, and... how do we tell like who's gonna stack on the tank? Like,
it literally it's going to be a reaction. It's a snap second reaction. So
Right,
you just
so
need to look and see
you
if
have circle
DBM
on
or
you.
bigwigs. Yeah, DBM or bigwigs will tell you if you have it or not. So if you see the message on your screen, it says you have it, then you need to run to the edge. If you don't see that, or it tells you somebody else nearby, you need to run to the center. So look for your debuffs. If you don't have a debuff, when a large heart goes out, that means you need to run to the center, and you only get 5 seconds. That's when I said earlier, it's a snap decision. There's no way to prepare for it, because it's so random. It's always going to pick the tank for enlarged heart, but hardened arteries is totally random for who it picks. And I think it did pick an off tank once when I did a poll. So the off tank does need to be careful of that. Otherwise, normally, everyone else is going to stand in the middle if you don't have the debuff.
When you say the debuff, you mean a debuff or the one that you have to be spread? Like, do you
Hardened
always have one of
arteries,
them?
because someone will have, like I said, it's going to be roughly half the raid. It kind of varies because, RNG, we need more of that shit in our game. But basically, it's going to pick about 10 people or so. So a little more, a little less, I'm not quite sure. I haven't counted. I'm not going to bother to try and count. But it is going to pick a certain amount of people. And the rest of the people have to run to the middle and soak. And I'm assuming it's about 10, because I feel if it was 12 or 15, it's going to be too little or too hard for... It's too punishing, basically, to try and make it for that much of for a soak and everything else. So roughly half the raid gets hit, which means the other half needs to go in the middle. And if you avoided damage altogether, you did it wrong. You need to be soaking because it hits hard, and it's going to be really painful on the healers for this first phase. If we can get to the elevator, that's your rest phase for healers.
So
Once we get to the bottom, that's a
have,
race.
So when you don't
Let me
get
put down a food tank for you guys.
hardened arteries, you run to the tank.
Correct. If you have hardened arteries, run to the outside. If you have if you have arteries, run to the outside. If you don't have arteries, run to the tank in the middle. The active tank needs to be prepared for it because after he does sanguine, you need to be able to turn him around and move him towards the center roughly, not directly in the middle. Just you need to make it easier for people instead of being at the edge, so that way they can see you because you have a big swirly red thing on you, and they can see that. And then it just helps out with everyone to be able to know where to stack. It's only about 8 yards too, so you do need to cluster tightly onto the tank. You can't be loosely around it. You need to be tight on the tank for that too. And whoever has it needs to run to the middle, and the other tank needs to join in as also, because there's really no reason. I was doing a taunt swap on it, so when large arteries went out, the tank who had the debuff would just run to the middle, then the other tank would bring them over as we need. And then we would you guys can, between Shanes, you guys can work out who wants to stay the active tank, or if you just want to taunt back, or Shay can always take in large tart, or Xeno can always take in large tart, however you want to do it.
Not ready.
Yeah, and hardened arteries is you really have to. It's a snap thing. It's a snap mechanic. You won't have a lot of time to react to it. So as soon as it goes out, you just need to identify it, and that's all the time you get to be able to move.
I don't care either way. I can sleep or I can stay up and raid. Are we getting rid of a healer?
We can't really get rid of one. We have to swap over. Unless one of you wants to step out and have Votive come in.
We gonna try to 4 heal this, being so not overgeared?
I feel like 5 is actually better than having 4.
No.
But if you think...
No, we need to 4 heal because otherwise we're gonna get 3 sets of the hardened arteries in the first phase. Like our DPS is really low.
Anyone have so any healer have a decent offset? Or, yeah, off-spec set?
Ribbit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't care either way. If you want to sit me, that's fine. I'll go to bed.
I think it'd be better to bring Odif in.
It would be, but we're trying to... Are you really tired, Flord?
Not really, but it is what it is. I don't care either way as long as we get progress.
That's the secret. He's always tired.
I mean, I would be happy.
I feel like Florida's going to be pretty good for the elevator because everyone's going to be tightly clustered, and he'll have really good cooldowns. I don't want to kick him out because of that. Shaman's really good with tightly clustered mechanics.
We don't like you, Flord. We just need your cooldowns.
So it's going to...
there shouldn't be any damage. Like
on the
elevator? I just want you for your totems.
I can.
There's
I
damage
can
on
step
the
out
totems.
if you want to bring in a DPS.
All right.
Why don't you switch to DPS?
You don't want me to DPS.
Okay, Car, you can swap. I mean, go ahead and speak up if you can. Just.
I mean, like, I could switch with, like, Odif or something. Like...
I like that, okay.
You know, I don't think we need another melee. You know, with, like, the bloods and everything, you know.
Gotcha.
I think ranged is more useful.
We do have two. We do have 2 red paladins for it too, so we have 2 at least for the soaking. All right. I'll go ahead and see if Odif's on Bogum to come in.
He's still in Discord.
Oh, is he? Odif, you in Discord? Whisper or G-chat or something.
He may not be listening, but he's at least still in there.
Just rip out the Pokemon then. I'm gonna walk outside so I can summon him. We can get started as soon as he gets in.
Oh my god, I hate this shit.
That's the problem about having to make it. What happened? Do you guys pull it?
I literally blink and on the elevator.
Just run out. Just run out.
Backwards.
Rip.
Nah, it already killed me. It's despawned.
It's all I wanted.
When I'm running forward, though, it makes me blink backwards on that elevator, which is fucking stupid because I'm using arcane
You
momentum.
blinked twice.
Yeah, but I thought I was blinking away from it. Yeah, failure. I hate that room.
Alright, Odof's not responding. Is Ever there then?
Yep, Ever's here. I'm pretty close to the entrance. I'm on my way.
Okay.
There's 2 of us. We can still summon.
Because we're trying to... Because this was off the cuff, and instead of actually planning out ahead of time, we figured we could just put together the group for Mythic instead of just trying to move on with Zool or something. Otherwise, we would have gotten some pulls in on Zool a lot faster. But Mythic is 20 people only. Can't have more people come in and gotta decide who wants to go in and who doesn't. And I'm actually really bad with that because I want to be able to have a lot of people go in with us.
But that's where we need to make the decision. If we're going to try to progress, you need
Yeah,
to
it
put the
is.
best people in the position.
Yeah, but I would
we
figure it'd be a
also
lot
should
better
make
making
that
that decision
decision.
off of polls on Zool and Mithrax and Gahoon, because those 3 bosses are actually pretty good for tests. Because
And they're-
Vectis and Zekbaz and others have, oh, let me... Yeah, but just figure like the logs would actually be a little bit more, would be better for that. Alright, it was here.
What do you mean? You can just look at heroic talent logs.
Yeah, I guess for that boss to compare it with Mythic and stuff. The point is I haven't prepared or planned or anything for it. I was actually really hoping just to get Zool done. And you heard us talking right over about the mechanics?
Yep.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Are you running Thermal Void for this, ever?
Yep.
Alright, on tanks then. Everyone's ready.
Let's kill it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Towards red, towards
Yep,
red.
on X, you want to try and put it towards X. And you might want to move the boss away from X just a little bit more so people can actually just splatter all around that area that we're tanking them on right now.
The blood on
And
X?
large hearts going out.
I was on the tank.
Yeah. Cudgel's going out. So run to circle, roughly. Alright, tank the boss over that area right there where he is with his cudgel. This is how you gotta learn. And you wanna drop blood on X.
Me and Kip thought we
As
had
best you can.
Like I thought we were cudgeling red.
You can also drop it in the middle. Well, not in the middle yet. Sanguine's gonna go out. Do your best to dodge it. Going out now. Now, there he goes. And large heart's going out soon after this. Be ready to move into the middle or to the edges based on who gets it.
No.
Yep. He's gonna do cudgel now. Okay, soon, because he always has about 5 seconds for this one. There's cudgel. Run to the opposite side of the room. Triangle or moon. Alright, he's at 40%. Just go ahead and stand in blood or something else and die. Save time.
For the people who don't have hardened arteries, when
If
he
you do
says-
not have hardened arteries, you need to find the tank that's glowing with the big red swirly and stand on them.
That's what I was gonna say. Go to the big red swirly. Because only 3 of us.
Let me
were in
mark
it.
the tanks. There's that. Go ahead and eat. Release.
Looks like it was 4 people stacked.
Yeah.
150, 4K.
Go ahead and buff. As soon as everyone's ready, tanks, you can do a pull timer.
So is cudgel going to red or not?
Cudgel will be going to red because that's where we're trying to stack the bloods.
Okay.
We don't want blood in the very middle because that's where it's going to be easiest for the tanks to be, and that's the best place for anyone to be able to reach in an instant. It's just that we had a bad pull there. That's all. Learning the fight. Go ahead and move him a little to the left a bit if you can. Drag him closer towards the star beacon. Okay, that's good right there. It's fine. Watch out for Sanguine. Dodge it. Here's Enlarged Heart. Good job. Stay alive.
Get away from red.
Yep, move away from red.
Rallying.
Just don't be between him and the cudgel. Go ahead and drag it. Yeah, keep him for right now. Be careful melee because of his hitbox and the way he does stuff. Okay, go ahead and drag him over towards Moon now. So we have one room to drop blood on red. Yep, we still want to put blood on red. It's okay if it's roughly in the middle right there because it's going to be dangerous anyway. We just want it to be ideal, that's all. Sanguine should be going out soon. There's Sanguine, dodge it as best you can. Be ready because here comes an Enlarged Heart.
Oh, don't run into me. Oh, God.
Alright, good job. Only one death, it's okay. Gonna do Cudgel now. You have the need to run to,
Shit.
just pick it. You guys need to run towards Axe. Quickly.
Wait, what?
The tanks moved it based on where the most blood was. You guys have to try and put bloods the best you can towards Axe.
I was trying to snag it. That's all I was trying to do. That's why I was there.
See,
I just want it all the way around there. You know what I'm saying? All the
So
way.
you can put it, there's like a middle ring you need to imagine. That's where you want to put bloods ideally, in that middle ring. So you need to put it in the middle ring, which is where it was, but it's going to shift around based on what it is. Just keep pushing for right now and see if we can't get him to transition, and we can do the elevator and look at that real quick, and then, okay, transitioned. Which is shitty, because now we have a big blood pool to deal with, but...
You want a DPS or a healer up?
Just get a healer for right now, because we're just looking at it for right now.
Alright.
Remember, Kib is safety. Unless I call out and tell you another marker otherwise. What is this?
Alright, stand on me. You're safe.
Yeah.
Bottom.
Go ahead and stand on triangle as soon as after this passes. Go to triangle and just stay there if you can. Melee, you're just gonna have to do your best. Stay towards Moon if you guys can. Stay in between X and Diamond. Yeah, the beams are just... Those beams are gonna be the same. Those beams are the same. So you need to really stay on square at the very edge. In between square and Moon at the very edge to stay alive. If you guys can drag them over here, it's actually much better. These beams crisscross right in the middle. So don't be near triangle to Moon or square. Don't be on diamond, don't be on circle.
Quick question. Is that pattern of those
random?
The same? The random?
Nope, it's totally random. Some can crisscross at edges, some can crisscross in the middle, some can be parallel. Here's the knockback. And just don't heal anymore, because we're not going to make it. So just stand on the blood. Just let things kill you. Save some time.
Not bad though.
Yeah, the lasers are totally... And sometimes they can bug out. Sometimes what they'll do is there'll be an entire layer above it, so we have to really be on time with it. Otherwise you'll get clipped by an imaginary beam, and the actual beam that you see graphically won't be there. I mean, it won't hurt you.
Yeah.
Can I make a healing suggestion?
Yes.
Let's not all blow our drink on the first cudgel.
Rip.
Oh, I didn't even use it on the first one.
Alright, which one of you guys want to use Trank first then?
Whatever you guys want. Just call it out when you're gonna use it.
Alright.
what I'm gonna do is if there is blood on red, I'm just gonna cudgel the red, and even if there's blood
Yes, please.
Yeah. You guys just need to use a personal for something if you need to, and just run through the blood and try and stack it up over there as much as possible. Or if you need to, put it in the middle. I mean, the absolute worst case scenario, just drop in the middle, even though I said not to, because he's going to sit in the middle the entire ride down, and it's just going to overlap it.
2, 1.
But it's better than having it at the edge of the room where we have to deal with it and we have no place to run to. Go ahead and move him off of the away from red, so that way we have more room to drop it in this area. So basically you need to try and tank him towards star or moon, just to give enough room to sanguine. And large heart's going out, be ready to move or get in the middle. Alright, good job. Here's Cudgel.
Gonna trank.
Rallying cry.
Good job. Keep him there until he retrieves his Cudgel. Melee, be careful in case his hitbox decides to hit you for some dumb reason.
Bring him into red. God damn it.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need it to be absolutely perfect, just very best everyone can do. Sanguine's gonna go out. Do your best to dodge it. And large heart's gonna be going out. Wow, that's good. Okay, he's gonna do Cudgel soon. Unless he decides to change the timer on that too.
Bullets have to go out first.
No, I know he does, but the hardened arteries on large heart thing went out immediately when it normally doesn't.
Rallying cry, Oreo.
Did a druid just drink when I called?
It's
Tide?
don't worry, we're learning, it's fine.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you guys need to call
didn't
out your
hear you either.
cooldowns if you use it. Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't hear anything
I
either.
didn't hear you either, Floored.
Alright, good job. Go ahead and try and drop bloods roughly in the middle, near X best you can.
Push.
Sanguine, try and push him. He's doing it, he's transitioning. Good job, guys. Remember, stand on triangle. And I mean by that, by Kip. Kip's got the triangle on his head. You need to stand on Kip triangle for this. Do your best to try and kill the coalesce, stun or snare, or do whatever you can for the volatile, so that way you don't get knocked off the edge.
Especially when you're running away from the tank who's trying to soak him.
Alright.
Guys, he
They're
moved.
parallel.
Get
They're
on.
parallel
Get right
across
on me,
triangle
right
and moon.
on me, right on me.
Yeah. Circle or diamond or gun Kib. And then you can be on star roughly for the... Nope, speaking's bad. So go on Kib now for the rest of the fight.
Not ahead of me, right on me. We're safe for the whole fight.
Do we have a rallying cry up?
Yes.
Okay, use that in about... Wait, use it now? Use it now.
Got it.
Be ready with a healing cooldown.
I'm gonna trank.
Oh, that hit hard less than I thought.
Actually, I'm not going to.
Heroism.
Yeah, go ahead and use hero. Get these ads down quick.
Get bloods to the wall.
Yeah,
Get ready
put
to
bloods
stack
as
on
best you
tank.
can outside of the room. Try and focus the middle for blood clearing. There's sanguine. We still have to stack up. Here's a large
Spread
heart.
slightly.
Run to the middle if you don't have it hardened.
All those hardened. Yep. They stacked up.
Yep. It's fine. Keep going. Just do your best. Cudgel Gore's going out. Just run far away. Cry for this. Run in.
We have 2 battle reses.
Go ahead and what do we have?
We got.
Do we have heals?
Get Tor up and get a DP up. Well, do we want to get both healers up? Zell and Tor?
I have a train.
Just go ahead and do it. We'll just see how far we can push it for now. Yeah. Sanguine's going out. Watch out. We're going to get the enlarged heart again, unless he does blood first. There it is. Do your best to live.
Sorry, priest, but you saved me, so I love you.
I got you, boo.
Cudgel.
Cudgel will be going soon, yes. There's a droplet range. Try and kill it best you can.
Ah, what was that?
That's his cudgel.
That was a cudgel.
Yeah, this is just really fun.
Really should wipe it so we can get 1 or 2 more pulls.
Yeah, go ahead and just wipe it now. He's at 25%. That's only 10% since we hit. Go ahead and just stand in blood. Or get hit by the volatile stuff.
Does he have a enrage?
Not that I know of. Or if he does, it's like a long... It's pretty generous.
Yeah, it's like probably 12 minutes or some shit.
Like the only time I saw the enrage was when that Paladin glitch video that Dan linked. Like that's the only time I've seen an enrage. Otherwise, not even LFR or anything else.
And I think when I was watching that video, I think it was like he was at 13:36 when he went down when he returned. So it was probably like a 12 or 13 minute enrage.
You're getting better, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Figured out my DPS problem on this fight.
Roll something.
Already checked. As soon as everyone's ready, go ahead and make another pull. We got to the bottom of the elevator with mostly everyone alive, I think. I think there might have been just 1 death.
I feel pretty confident. I feel confident enough I'm gonna pre-pod this pull.
And popping rune.
Oh yeah, shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hostess with the most.
Sanguine going out soon. There it goes, dodge it. Here comes enlarged heart and arteries.
Rally.
Good job. Cudgel's coming after this now.
I already rallied for it.
Whew, Nana, I thought you were dead.
Yep, I hate Blink.
Yeah, this elevator's not exactly nice for it. Do your best to try and put bloods onto X. Go ahead and try and move him closer towards Moon a bit more. Sanguine should be up. Yeah, Sanguine's going out a little. My timer's off. Alright, now it should be going out. Ready to dodge. There it goes, dodge that. Be ready for enlarged heart and arteries coming out. Unless he does something else. There it goes.
I'm putting Tide down.
Cudgel's going out soon after these bloods.
Be far away from red.
Where the hell are we dropping bloods right now?
They're taking it to red, so go ahead and do your best to get away from that.
Be away from red.
Be away from red.
Drinking.
So you still want to put bloods on red if you can. It's fine that we have a little bit of a mess. We just don't want them on the edge of the room, so do your best to try and put them into the middle of the room. We're going to try and push them, so we don't have to... If you have to drop
Healers,
bloods, drop
DPS.
them in the very middle. Drop them in the very middle of the room. Sanguine's going out. Okay, it's transitioning. A little messy, but that's okay.
Find the person with the green marker and stand directly on top of them.
Yep.
Stand on your ass since you got that.
Do your best range to do that. Melee, you're gonna kind of have to sit with the tank, so you need to do your best to try and dodge shit.
Oh my god, it's rooted. Can't. Guys,
Go ahead and try and release it and grip it out. That's because of Treant.
Treant's root?
I don't know.
No, the earth elemental.
Follow Kib. Alright, stand directly on top of me and never move.
So try and stack the bloods up really nice if you can. If not, you're just gonna have to move.
Don't drag it on top of us!
Oh,
Too
my
late, too
God.
late. Rip.
Seriously?
Alright, we're moving, guys. We're moving. Follow me.
I'm just gonna wait down
standing
here.
right where we are.
Alright, just go ahead and try and do your best to keep everyone else alive. Just move around.
No, don't.
Last set of beams, try and be where Diamond, Moon, Kib is, X. Alright.
You
Priest,
guys
go
get
ahead
it.
and use Cry if you have it. Yeah, it's just to make sure that we don't have to worry about actual healing cooldowns for that. So misleading.
The knockback
All right.
doesn't do any damage.
I told you there's no damage in the elevator.
Sure, please.
Yeah, just helps.
Well, unless the tank drags the ad over.
Which is why Rallying Cry is not really a big deal to use there either. I guess we can just stop using it. Make sure you put the bloods towards the outside of the room instead of the middle. Do your best to put them onto the outside, anywhere outside of that circle.
Tranking.
This blood needs to be dead by now.
I'm on a tide.
Alright.
Do you have a battle res? Do we want to use it?
Yep. I guess me. Execute phase.
Yeah.
That or
probably
two for a
would.
healer.
I'll take
Execute fades would be nice.
Sanguine, watch out.
Hard arteries. Round 5.
Yep.
Hard now.
Don't stack them.
He's gonna do blood after this.
I'm gonna clear the middle.
Clear
Stack.
middle, run to the edges. Yep, run to the edges. When he does cudgel.
I'll check this.
Alright, run towards the middle.
Sarah.
Sanguine going out. Do your best to stay alive. Try and push as best you can.
Sanguine and Sun.
Or bloods, take him out to the.
Hardened arteries in 7. Be spread range.
Going out
now.
after this.
Spread, spread, spread.
Alright. Run in if you don't have it. Run to the edges.
We don't have cooldowns.
Oh god. Ah, nobody
Yeah.
died.
Well, if you run to the very far edge of the room, you can actually, it looks like, avoid almost all of it.
Yeah. Nobody died. That's good.
Anyway, focus the fight. Do your best to just keep pushing. We have 15% more. Doing sanguine soon. If you soak with the tank, you're going to need to use a cooldown.
Sanguinington.
There goes sanguine.
Hardened arteries in 5.
Yep. There it is.
Soak. Good.
Come on, guys, just keep focused here.
Just keep focusing.
I'm gonna clear.
I'm gonna drink now so we can. Well, never mind.
Clearing middle.
Yo, we got this.
Just keep
Rallying,
going.
Gry.
Alright, good job. Go in the middle. Do your best to just keep
tank
pushing
up.
it.
Keep the tanks up, exactly.
Can't.
Oh, Shay's down.
That's okay. Zeno, you do it. Range, you're going to have to kill these volatiles.
So if you have an immunity run into them.
Yeah, immunities run into him.
Yeah, immunities.
Don't really hurt you that bad, to be honest with you.
No, they don't. Or even strong cooldowns.
Take damage under the boss.
Just keep focusing.
1 and 5.
Enlarged
I'm putting
targets.
slows on the volley.
40 seconds till heroes. It's probably gonna be either a kill or what. So.
Yeah, I'm tapped out of
Yeah.
Hardened arteries.
Get on the
Stack.
tank.
Stack.
Any intervention?
Shit!
Nah.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's
Just
just.
keep going. Just keep
Four,
going.
keep going.
It's a good.
20 seconds for the B-res.
If you can survive.
Yeah, if you can say
Yeah.
Do
that.
one more pull.
I
Yeah,
fell.
four-
Just go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, go ahead and die. So we can do one more pull.
If we would have had just about everybody up, that would be a dead boss right now, guys.
I got
Yeah.
rooted into a volatile droplet, and it bumped me right in front of Zeno.
So, the most important thing when we are downstairs for ranged, you need to position yourself far enough away from the boss that you can run out from cudgel so you don't get hit for a large amount of damage. But you also need to be close enough that you can run in when Hardened Arteries comes out if you need to soak for the tank. Because we have so many people that are out in bumfuck Egypt who can't get to the tank, and then the tank takes a fuckload of damage. So if you
So basically,
don't, if you
here's the
don't have some super speed ability, be closer.
Actually, the best thing about being knocked back is that everyone's going to be in a good position to stay on the outer ring of that elevator platform. So try and stay on the outer part of it, because that's going to be your best bet to being able to run in or run out. We want to put everything on the edge of the room. Shay, you're just going to have to try and call out.
And let's not have the ad stay up for 30 minutes. Let's kill that thing.
Okay, here's an idea. I have an idea.
What about if we all focus on the same one instead of everybody on different ones? Because there's like 2 or 3 of them.
You don't have to get every single one. You just need to be able to. So if you see Zeno going to one, don't go to that. Don't focus on one.
No.
The ones that drop the blood pools.
Right.
Oh yeah, no. You just gotta focus them down as best you can. There's no real. It's not like priority thing. You just need to nuke them as fast as we can. Once they're dead, we're good.
I think everybody was, but I mean,
To be honest, it was actually really good. We used hero at the bottom. We cleared the 2 up, and that was it. We were actually just really good with that, and we had a lot of people alive. But then we were kind of dealing with learning phase 3 and just adjusting. No, I do have an idea, a suggestion. There's where Mother's Door is down below, right? Try and put the bloods by Mother's Door as best you can, and then just spread out around the room that way. That way, Shay can just run it to that door. We can just run away from it, and then we'll always have a marker of some kind. We have a landmark downstairs, so that way we know where to clear the best always. And that way he doesn't have to try and guess and call out west room or back room. He can just say the gate, and that's where we know it's going to go.
Do any people have a class for me? Mine just ran out.
Well, I'm always gonna clear the blood that the ads drop first, and then after that, you guys, wherever you guys stacked up the blood.
Okay. So when we get down, wherever the bloods are stacked, try and stack bloods on top of that area. And then after that first cudgel, then we'll stack them to Mother's Gate. Or her door, whatever you want to call it. All good?
If you want to soak those ads that are attached to people, they don't hurt, because I hit 2 or 3 of them without any cooldowns, and it didn't kill me.
Oro, repeat that. What happened? What did you say about the bloods?
If you want to soak them or whatever you got to do, they don't hurt that badly. To be honest with you,
If you bust them, yeah, they're not that bad.
because I hit 2 or 3
You
couple
just,
of them.
so the only thing is they knock you back from whichever direction you hit them, so you don't want to be knocked into blood.
Right.
2, 1.
Let's make this a kill. Sanguine going out soon. Drop them near X, move the boss away from X so we have more room. Sanguine should be going out now. Enlarged Heart, the first one. Just do your best you can. It's not. It's fine. It's a little sloppy, but okay. Here's Cudgel. Run away from that area. All right. Either bring him back to circle or bring him to moon. Don't be near that mace. Remember to try and drop. Yep. Try and drop it on X best you can. And if you need to drop it somewhere else because you know where to drop it, you can drop it in the center, because that's where he'll be in the middle.
It really doesn't matter, because I'm going to have everybody stack at one point all the way down. Like
yeah, melee just... The thing is, melee kind of gets screwed over on that one. Range have no excuse. They do need to stack with you. Melee, here's Static. He's going to do Enlarged Heart almost immediately. Gotta move out.
Tide's going down.
Oh.
Who?
What the fuck?
Wipe it.
That was me.
No, everybody stand in the blood.
Just
Get another pull.
They told me I didn't have it. And
Somebody had a circle on them on the tank stack. Just wipe it real quick.
Yeah, the boss mod does tell you wrong.
Yeah, the one time I decided to tell me wrong time.
Is that you, Oreo?
Yeah. I'm allowed one, aren't I?
You drunk.
He's a raid leader, he's not God.
I'm drunk. I haven't been drinking that much.
He's whiskey.
Interesting story. If you die to blood, you don't take durability.
Interesting.
True. Very
yeah,
little.
I haven't taken durability at all, because like I've yet to repair it. And my shit's not even yellow.
Battle Cray. Priest buff. Yeah.
Come on, Priest. Use your buff.
I did.
Come on, Priest.
Yeah, scream for us.
Well, that sounded like something else.
Gentle moaning.
4, 3,
I was gonna say it sounds more like a man shitting, but you know.
Alright, moving away from X a little bit more. Sanguine going out soon. Dodge it. First Enlarged Heart. Be ready to move away from X, because he's going to do Cudgel. Move from X.
Ranking.
Move him closer towards Moon.
I'm keeping him here. Until the cudgel gets up.
Guys, you need to bring it more to the middle. Don't bring blood to the outer edge. Bring it to the middle. There goes Static. Dodge it. He's going to do Enlarged Heart.
Get away from him! Oh, no.
I got it out.
Yo.
What? No, I looked at my thing and it actually was not there. And all of a sudden it said, "No, you have it now." It literally decided to give it to me 2 seconds after I stood on him. And not from DBM. I actually looked at my dead buff. So yeah.
Beta testing.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh god.
Sorry. I was talking when he
I'll
said it.
try
And
and keep this since Lord's down.
We have a battle.
Just push him.
no,
Yeah, if
we
you
don't.
need to use the battle, we don't have battle.
He always
Okay.
be DPSing.
Just push him as best we can before he does another one. If you have blood, put it in the very middle. Put bloods in the very middle. Sanguine going out. It's transitioning good. Alright.
On the triangle, panda.
exactly as I do.
Watch out for the laser on moon.
If you're not directly on
You can
top
be
of-
over on square for right now, for a little bit. We want to try and soak the site just a little bit. You got to be really close onto square. Don't go too far to the right. Try and stay
We're
here
gonna
a
be
little bit as
moving
long as
left
you
after
can.
this next laser.
Range of those kids.
Okay, if
Move
you guys
left,
for
move
melee,
left,
we can
move
go
left.
melee circle.
Right here, right here. Right
Move
where I'm
towards circle.
standing.
Just need to be in this corner area. Okay.
Rally
now we
area.
have this melee. Just be with circle and star.
If you're not directly on top of it. Alright, we're safe.
Volatile
You
got
can
me.
move over.
All right, knockback's coming. You guys are safe.
Kill
No
someone.
reason, no worry. Yeah, there's no knockback damage. Try and use this time to orient yourselves. Go and stack onto those bloods. Drop blood on blood.
Heroism. There we go.
Good job. Get those things killed off. If you get the plasma, let's see, is he doing plasmas? Drop them off over there on blood. Best you can. Sanguines should be going out. Kill those bloods. Those 2 bloods are still up. Sanguine's going out. Dodge. Stack and spread.
Rally and grab. Fuck!
Alright, Cudgel's going out. He's gonna try and get the middle, so you guys need to run to the very edge of the room. Just hug the wall. Alright, now drop bloods near Mother's door. As best you can. Stay spread around the ring. Be careful with the ring, because those ads are at the edge. They spawn out at the edge.
Just dropping them right here where the rest of them are. Sorry. That's
Yeah. You don't have to worry about dropping blood on top of blood. Just put them towards the outer side. Just put them around the edge of the room. Try and stack as many as you can at Mother's door, though. That way, Shay can drop the hammer there every single time.
We have not
Yeah, we do. Who should we get up?
Do we save it just in case we lose a healer?
I was thinking maybe you can hold on to it for right now.
Okay.
And yeah. Sorry, Sanguine's going. We're going to do the enlarged hearts going out. Get ready to dodge. Soak. Spread out. Here goes Cudgel. Shay's going to Mother's door. Get away from Mother's door.
Oh,
We might need to
kill
do
me,
cooldown.
cat.
There it goes. All right.
I'm gonna trank.
Go ahead. Plasma discharge going out. If you're dropping blood, drop it on the outside of the room or Mother's door. Try not to put it in the middle because we need middle.
Should we res DPS?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and get priest.
Oh, I'm resing you.
Well, you're doing the enlarged heart or hardened arteries. Yeah.
Damn it. I think hit by that shit. Stupid.
Heal yourself up.
I didn't realize I was standing right in the hitbox of it.
That was bad.
I'm clearing middle.
That was.
Clearing middle. Clearing middle.
I got trank.
Out, 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 everybody out.
Man, fuck this boss.
We got it.
Keep going, you guys have it. Just keep remembering it to go out and in, out and in.
Sounds like a
Sanguine should be going out. Yes, I know that was actually something else. I probably should take a drink of whiskey then. Sanguine going out. Don't be inside of him, otherwise you'll die like I did. I didn't realize I was standing in him. Here goes enlarged heart. Do your best to spread out, soak the damage. You might need to use cooldowns to soak that damage with the tank. Stay alive. Keep going.
I'm just
Keep
gonna run the boss away, cudgel away.
Keep away from.
Everybody move away from him.
Just move away from the boss. Just run to the opposite side of the room where the boss is.
If you haven't
Not
used
for another minute.
Not yet. We
you
haven't.
haven't used potions.
Yeah.
Potions,
Use
use
your-
please.
Use your potions, any cookies or health pots, anything you got.
Yeah, you can come back to the boss.
Go ahead and drag the boss a little bit closer to them. Go ahead and stack up or get closer to the boss.
Res in 1 minute.
Remember, if you're gonna keep going.
Alright, dragging boss back.
We don't have any innervates left, do we?
Yeah, we have one who wants it.
Lithel.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, she's got a trank ready.
We got enlarged heart coming, unless he's gonna do
Be spread.
be spread and ready to stack. You're gonna need to use. There goes Sanguine. Now he's gonna do enlarged after this.
Zeno, you might be dead.
You need to use cooldowns. Use whatever you guys have to try and stay alive for that.
Move away from the boss.
Move away from
You know,
boss.
and you're gonna have to kill or soak.
Be where the boss is roughly because Shay's running. Yep.
You guys got this.
All right. Go ahead. Keep
heal.
away from the mace.
You have a battle res available and
You have a battle res available. Go ahead and use it on Priest because I obviously wasted it.
I have a trank.
I
Or
got
someone
it.
else.
I got it. Getting priest up.
Execute.
Sanguine coming up.
Come on, more DPS.
Buddy, I'm trying.
Sanguine going out.
Go pops.
There it goes.
Do
Dodge.
it.
Dodge.
There are old people everywhere.
He's gonna do plasma. Does he do
Fuck
plasma?
yeah!
Yeah, baby, fucking me right.
Okay.
Fuck this
there you go.
boss.
Good job.
Winning.
You just killed me.
Good job,
I have
guys.
some feeling.
Oh my God, Xenosis.
Let's
Worth
fucking
it.
go.
Worth it. All
was
the
awesome,
lives are
everybody.
Worth it.
Trinket.
Good job, guys.
Trinket.
Star's gonna be really mad now.
All right.
Yes!
Clear comms. Clear comms. All right, everybody, log out of your characters so we can update WoW progress, so we can be the #1 on the server again.
Fucking A
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
First, everybody else
another
can shut
kill
up.
just got to 7.
Wait, do your screenshot
wow.
first.
It won't matter. Mythic is
Oh.
is always
no,
higher.
I was gonna say, is there any reses yet? We still have dead people.
No, do your screenshot.
You release.
Yeah, screenshot. Hell yes, good idea.
Can I be naked?
Just kidding. Don't res me. I'm lazy.
Make your screenshot and then you can update. what-
Oh, it does resurrect here. Shit.
Yeah, screenshot. Hell yes.
2 pieces of gear. Yes.
I knew we'd get that. We were getting so close.
I even saved my roll and I got Azrael.
Let me know when the picture is being taken.
Oh, my gloves, man.
It was all Odie.
Who's taking the picture?
What's up, early team?
Pops will do it.
Right. Oh yeah.
Pops ain't doing squat.
Wait, I want to be next to the naked night elf. Hold on.
Got it?
All things considered, look who was on the top DPS. You know, they're early team people.
Hey, I died. I got fucking killed.
I just sucked because I was drinking whiskey.
Although, Horo, this is my late night tune, I will say that.
Screw you guys and your logic.
This tune has no group.
If you got beat
Yeah.
by
Alright,
a
take a picture yet?
350, 300, y'all should feel sad.
All right.
To be fair, I'm a shadow priest.
Who's handling the picture? Confirm.
I think it was already taken.
Oh, it is.
You think?
I'm sure Shay took
All right.
plenty.
Yeah.
Congrats, everybody, again. Great work.
Again, log out of your characters
Yep.
so we can update WoW
Can
progress.
we get a mage portal, please? And then we can all log out as soon as we get there. After the loading screen boss hits us.
I think a Bright was just like, fuck it, I'm just logging out now.
Yeah.
That'll hold the #1 for a while.
Should.
Yeah,
In theory.
I mean, some
Well, I
else
mean,
be
even if
mother
they
now.
pass, we'll still
Okay,
be
but
#1.
but let's not stop here, guys. Let's not just be like, oh, we got Mythic Talic down.
Keep
Yeah.
killing them.
Keep
You know,
downing them.
But
A little bit of gear.
Yeah.
I will say, I think we need a little bit more gear before we move on.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
What do you
but like,
think? I mean-
well, yeah, but let's not like stop killing bosses. Don't be like, oh, we got #1 on the server. Time to just fucking
Oh, well,
chill.
no.
Yeah.
We're not going to think like that.
Why
Go
would we
ahead,
just be
guys.
like, we suck. Let's not kill anything else.
Yeah, I
ahead
mean,
and
as
log
soon as the
out.
next raid comes out, it's not going to matter what this progression is.
I was dead on the picture.
Nice cube.
Sounds about right.
The character select screen is enough.
I can Photoshop you on their live.
Look at that 355 boomkin at number 4.
Oh yeah, Pops,
In
we
some
got
of those-
34th percentile in DPS.
How about that 350 Hunter at number 3?
You're not better. You're Beastmaster.
Was that
man.
a decent horror or not?
No.
No.
Fucking worth it.
It's a green parse.
I'll take a green over frickin' gray though.
It was a
Me
kill.
and you are the only
Kill's a
ones that
kill.
got one overall.
I didn't get shit, man. I'm
Yeah,
so
but-
pissed.
What'd I do?
You got a 50th in your level.
I should fucking hope so.
Because you know how many people are killing Mythic at your
Or will you send me the link to
I
it?
know. I feel like my item level is gonna be like my item level part is gonna be like.
Because like the
It'll
be a
lowest,
dash.
the lowest average eye level that's killed it is like 350.
God damn. That's
Well,
nuts.
that's because of all the other Mythic guilds that actually have cleared the entire dungeon. I mean, raid. I mean, they've gotten to Gahoon and they're in what, 360? Maybe when they get to them or something for those first 20
No.
guilds or something.
No,
Or first
for-
10.
What?
No, the first 10 guilds were
Yeah.
376 by the time that they got to Gahoon.
39.
Or were they?
Yeah, because they just spammed Mythic plus 10s all fucking day outside
Yeah.
of their raid time.
Yeah.
So 350 would have been just like, what, the most ambitious guilds?
No, it probably would have been like their alt run.
Everybody log out back in.
Yep.
We're number 1.
Yep.
I checked. We're good. You guys are.
I guess
awesome.
they did away with that.
We rock. Good job, guys. Well, Crimson Blood Clan is right behind us. They're
Well,
up
they're,
there.
they're Michael's group from.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. No.
Yeah,
It
but
was
we
you
don't know
couldn't.
how We don't know how many people they run with. They might run with a 10-man group, so they'll never.
It's easy
get
to
fucking
check. Just
down.
go look at their logs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually no. That's it was with the It's for using LFG. You can't actually try and make a pre-made for a Mythic unless you actually have cleared Heroic. Although you can just bypass that by just listing it under Heroic and saying you're doing Mythic.
So wait, we're what rank now?
Number one.
We're
Say number 10 for me.
I see number 1.
Hold on.
Update it.
You have to go to the main page.
Yeah,
and
up,
refresh on
yeah,
the
up
page.
here. 39th. How did I get 39th percentile for my item level on Mythic fucking Metallic at 355?
Well, there was only 4
It-
people that even.
It was my fault in a sense because I put the range so far away from the ads during the elevator phase that they weren't able to DPS them as much. But it was a safe spot.
It
That's
was-
all I cared about.
Yep,
Yeah.
we couldn't reach him. We couldn't touch him.
Yep.
Melee
Yeah.
were killing him.
Which
That's
is why
actually
it
what
took
killed
so
me.
long.
One of the volatile ads got close and I blew up.
But you know, to be safe and to be alive at the bottom is what counts, anyways, right?
Yeah, that's what
Yep.
I cared about.
Yeah, I tried to soak those volatile ads as much as possible.
Did anybody see what our execution was on that boss?
Not good.
Too many people
Not good.
dead.
Yeah, too many people dying. Probably not too good.
I mean, it
Yeah,
took a
with
while.
that, I'm crashing.
It
We
took a
did
while
that.
because we had so many dead, but hey, the
Hey,
boss died.
a kill's a
Night
fucking
Braid.
kill, man.